Good evening, everyone. I'm Mark Mullen.
I'm Catherine Garcia. Well, EMTs and paramedics suffer more from post-traumatic stress disorder and depression than the general population, research shows.
And among the dangers they face every day, violence in the workplace. NBC7 Investigates is learning that tracking of these incidents is not easily found, and in some cases not public information, which could actually mask the scope of the problem and underestimate the need for help.
But new proposed legislation could change that. Rory Devine is here with more.
Catherine and Mark, the majority of paramedics and emergency medical technicians are employed by private providers, ambulance companies that are under contract with cities and counties to transport and treat patients in emergencies. One legislator says his proposed bill would hold those private companies more accountable when it comes to tracking violence in the workplace.
I've been punched, kicked, I've been spit, I've had knives pulled on me.
Rebecca Edwards has worked as an EMT and paramedic for 17 years.
I'm gonna rape and I'm gonna kill you. And hold and punch you in the face and start ripping off my clothes.
In August 2015, Edwards says she was assaulted while in the back of an ambulance by a patient who was then arrested and sentenced to 3 years in jail.
Turned me in and pulled me forward and I had to fight my way free. I don't know how to do that. No one told me how to do that.
In the most recent survey from the National Association of Emergency Medical Technicians, more than 1 in 2 EMT and paramedic respondents reported they had been assaulted by a patient. More than 20% ranked personal safety as a primary concern.
There have been several times where I've been attacked physically by some of these folks.
Freddie Rodriguez has been an EMT for 30 years, now working part-time as an EMT. Full-time, he's a state assemblyman from Pomona.
When I came up to Sacramento, I remember a lot of my colleagues telling me, Freddie, don't forget about us in the EMS field.
Rodriguez is sponsoring legislation that would require private ambulance providers to track physical attacks against EMTs and paramedics and send that data to the state. The information would then be posted online.
So we can look back at the end of the year to see what type of incidents are occurring that our first responders are being injured and how we can better address that through better training or education or safety gear.
They need to do something. I mean, just the fact that, more of us are getting hurt, more of us are being assaulted.
Edwards says tracking and making the incidents public could help lead to solutions and could encourage other victims who are afraid to come forward.
There's no excuse. We don't put on our uniform to be abused by the public. We do it to help people. You called help. You called for us.